Hello everyone. This is Monday, the 6th of June, 2022 at 11:30 a.m. with a temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. We're hoping to climb a little bit more as the sun's starting to pop out now and some blue sky here. Should do a little better than that before long. Anyway, I'm just going to level this up and we're going to start on our journey. I'm downtown on Spring Garden Road in Halifax, but we're going to find some other trails to blaze here today. I'm just going to do some jaywalking here because I want to cross the street. I don't think it'll hurt anybody if I do a little bit of jaywalking today. If you don't tell, I won't, okay? There's the public gardens right over there, but we're not going to go there today because I did that not too long ago. I will go down South Park. We'll take a walk down South Park. I'll go over on the sunny side though, it's warmer over there. They're doing some work on the street down here. Well, I guess I can walk down it, it won't hurt, but they're doing work down there. There we go. Down, heading south on South Park. This is one of my favorite pieces of road when you got a hot summer day. See all the shade you get from all these trees in here? Maybe not so good when it's 14 or 15 degrees, but when it's 30, those trees feel really good in there. I'm going to stay out here in the sun today. It's been a cool morning. I've been over here in the city since early this morning. Just not doing much, having a coffee and hanging out here, but not doing any real work, not doing any videos. But it's time to get going. It's time to start warming up a little bit now. It was kind of cool first thing this morning, so I didn't really feel like going and doing a video until I got warmed up. But it's coming around now. Oh, look at this little thing on the leash here. Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Sir Walter Scott. Everyone has heard of Sir Walter Scott. Have you ever seen him? This is what he looked like. Sir Walter Scott. There's a monument to Sir Walter Scott. Let's see what the Halifax connection is here. He was a novelist and poet. He lived from 1771 to 1832. According to my math, that's 61 years old. Not particularly long, but I guess for back in those days, it was quite a while. Let's just see what happened here. He started to dabble in writing at the age of 25, first translating works from German and then moving on to poetry. Sir Walter Scott had founded a printing press, his poetry beginning with the Lay of the Last Minstrel in 1805 started to bring him fame. He published a number of poems over a 10-year period, including the popular Lady of the Lake. I see. Let's see. Sir Walter Scott played a critical role in the rehabilitation of the public perception of Highland culture following the Jacobite rebellions. Never heard of the Jacobite rebellions? As the chairman of the Celtic Society of Edinburgh, he organized a visit of King George IV to Scotland, 1822. The spectacular pageantry orchestrated by Scott surrounding the royal visit made tartans and the kilt once again fashionable, turning them into symbols of Scottish national identity. Well, it tells a little bit. He was a writer and a poet and a famous person in our history. And okay, here's what the connection is right here now. In addition to this picture, Sir Walter Scott, the North British site, has erected in Victoria Park the Robert Burns Monument and Cairn stones from Minster Castle, home of Sir William Alexander. Anyways, a notable figure here in Halifax. So there you go, Sir Walter Scott. That's all I can tell you about him, what I read. All right, where are we gonna go? I don't know. We're just walking around, looking for somewhere to go. Let's go down this way, right here. I don't see any signs, so I can't tell you the name of the street. As with a lot of intersections here in Halifax, it's very annoying because you're trying to tell people the name of a street and there's no sign. We have loads of streets like that. There's no signs up on the street. Perhaps the next intersection, there'll be one there. It says wrong way, but I'm only walking, so it doesn't matter. I hear a plane going up there. Sounds like a propeller plane. We're on Clyde Street. And Brenton is this one. Goes down this way. We'll stick with Clyde for now. There's a couple of cute dogs. There's the ticket lady who likes to put tickets on your cars. And she's covered this street about 3 times this morning already. Oh, she's obviously doing good on it. I'm sure she didn't want to get her picture on YouTube, but oh well. If you park illegally, you haven't got anything to holler about if you get a ticket. Because you know, those are the risks when you don't pay for your parking, that somebody could come along and ticket you. If you go in anywhere where there's security guards, they'll tell you to turn off your recording device. They don't want their picture on anywhere. They're all like that. Any place. I went up the CN Tower in Toronto, and I did a video of that, which you'll be seeing before long. And I could go up I could go up the elevator. I could walk all around up on the observation and everything. But just coming in through the front where the security was, they came right over and told me, no recording in here, turn that off. I said, what about the rest of it? And I say, oh yeah, once you get on the elevator, that's all good. Upstairs is good. Just down here, no cameras. And if you go in a mall and there's security in there, they get right after you until you turn it off.
No, it's extremely. It's not a nothing. Yeah.
I guess what they're afraid of doing that type of job, they might have made some enemies, and there are some people who are unbalanced. But if a security guard apprehended them for any reason, they might take it personal and try to come back and do something. So I guess that's why they don't want their picture on there. They don't want you to be able to say, oh, that's the guy that did this to me. Yeah. So. But you have to abide by their rules when you're there, so there's nothing much you can do. Well, I'm heading down the south end. I guess I haven't done anything in the south end for a while. I have to go to a garage anyway, so I might as well go to the south end, and I can, I want to make an appointment. I think our car needs some brake pads. The little chirpers in the brake pads are chirping, at least on one wheel. So you got to make an appointment and come in and change the brake pads, because you don't want to have it grinding into the rotors, because then that's going to cost you a whole lot more than just brake pads will. Okay, I'm walking down south on Queen Street, and I just came to the intersection of Morris. Let's go see what's like over here. I never really walked down Morris Street up here. Just stuck around this little area. Might just do that today. Morris and Queen, right there. There's got a store on that corner, and you got a store on that corner. So let's just see what we got around this little area. It's a, no, they call it a convenience store. Many of these convenience stores sell a whole lot of other things other than groceries and snacks. See, that one had playing cards in the window and different things. All right, we're going to walk a little ways on Morris, and then we're going to see where else we can go. So we'll stay on Morris for another block, perhaps. Spencer House Senior Center, I see. Well, they're getting her all in shape there, painting up. Looks like the seniors were doing the work too, by what I could tell. St. Mary's Elementary School, just a little school nestled right in this little community. There's a lot of elementary schools because they don't want the kids to have to walk too far to get to school. So they put them in the neighborhoods, which is great. I think this is the first time I've ever actually put the whole video into the walking around the South End. I don't think I've ever done it quite like that before. That's what we're going to do today. Gonna just walk around the South End here, look at different streets. And the university is out that way. We're not going to go out to the university because I've already done that recently. Spring Garden is up that way. South End is down that way. We're walking west right now. Spring Garden is the next major up there at the end of that street. That's Spring Garden Road, way up there. Okay. And this is why the Victoria was blocked, because of this work down here. So the street is closed, but I can walk up maybe to the corner, because I think I can. Looks that way. I wanted to see how close I could get to him before he flew away. All right, we're on Victoria again. We'll walk down to the next street and we'll go back over. I guess it looks like they're putting new water lines in here. Probably bigger ones than they had, yeah, to accommodate, because the city's growing so fast. Those small water pipes won't do it anymore. They got to put in the big ones. So that's the reason. Digging all this up and putting in larger water pipes. We're right on the boundary of the university. The university's right over there. Just starts over that area. And here is the city. There's no university over this way. Look, this is the South Park Inn. South Park Inn, 1263, established in 1998. So it's not real super old, but been here a while. 1998, the South Park Inn. This is the Holy Cross Cemetery, and coming soon, niche is available for purchase. See inside for additional. Okay, Holy Cross Cemetery. Okay, I guess you can get a big spot like that if you want to spend the money on it. This would be a Catholic graveyard. Halifax has a lot of burial spots around with these old iron fences. Very common sight here, as I would suspect in a lot of cities. So we'll make this our boundary, Victoria, and anything south, and anything over that way, no farther than Barrington. And we'll cover that today, this area of the South End. the south end of Halifax. Residential streets of the south end of Halifax. All right, we're back into the sunshine. Let's go this way. Right there is one of Halifax's tallest buildings. I understand that is the tallest right now. 33 stories, I believe. It's supposed to be the tallest building in Halifax at the moment. If what I heard is right, that one up on Yonge and Robie is supposed to be going up to around that height as well. So we'll have to see who's going to have the tallest building. But right now, that is supposed to be it right there. Tallest building we have in Halifax at the moment. I'm going to have another video every Wednesday for a while from Toronto. I don't want to flood you with them because this is videos about Halifax, but I made a few videos up there about Toronto, so I'm going to squeeze them in on Wednesdays from now on. Until I've exhausted my supply. I think you'll enjoy them because there's something a little different. And I think you'll really enjoy the one going up in the CN Tower because you get quite a view of the city from up there. I think they said that was like going up 100 floors, and that elevator takes you up there just a matter of seconds. I don't think it takes any more than about 15 or 20 seconds to get you to the top. It's fast. It's the fastest elevator I was ever on. Now you can go to the top of the first level and then go up again, but we didn't do that. You have to pay more if you want to go up there. But the first stop is adequate. You're up about 100 floors, and you're taller than everything else around. You're looking down on all the tall buildings when you're up in the CN Tower. So you're going to really enjoy that one. There's a building they're squeezing right into this little area right here. Land is at a premium in every city. You want to build these things downtown, and this is probably going to be a university residence. So they got to be down here. So they have to make way for them. So we are still in the south end. That's where we're going to do this whole video. Right here in the south end. Walking around some residential streets and perhaps a little more. All right, we'll wait for a green light. There we go. That's looking north again. And this is looking south. And that would be the west towards the university and all those things. I was at South McQueen a long time ago, but I was way up there. Now I'm down farther south on Queen Street. Let's get down the hill. Might as well. I'm on South Street, still going down South Street. That would be the Nova Scotia Canada Post. I think they look the same in every province because it's Canada. I don't think one province is different than another one. I think they look the same everywhere. Okay, let's go across here. I don't know if I've ever walked on the street. Not to my knowledge. I haven't. So this is Church Street, Church and South. We're going to go across Church Street because I don't think I've ever walked this. This is one of the streets I've not gone on, I don't believe. So we're going to go on it. It looks like it's a one-way street. So I would think, yeah, that's one, because they got a stop sign on both poles pointing that way. So this, and an arrow. This is a one-way street. You can park on this side only, and you come down the other lane. Okay. Contractor doing some work to a house up here. This is typical of a lot of residential streets in Halifax. Trees hanging out over. In the summertime, you get a lot of shade from these trees. A lot of streets are like this. You imagine in the summer when it's like 30 degrees out, you can park your car right in there. It stay nice and cool while you're inside. But there is the bird hazard if you sit under the tree too long. Look how dark it is in here. The shade from all these trees. So unfortunately, this time of year, if you live in there, you're not going to get much sunshine out on your balcony. It'll be good in the hot months, but not so good right now because there's a bit of a breeze blowing. It's only about 15 degrees, and if you're in the wind and the shade, it feels a little bit cooler than that. Probably don't feel any more than about 13. But if you're out in the sun, it's not bad. I see the long range temperature forecast is going to remain cool for the foreseeable future. It's going to be cool here. Okay, let's go down this way. We will get some warm days here and there, but overall, for this time of year, it's supposed to remain cool. I see a very old building right here. We'll have a look and see what that is. Look at the walls on that. It says Red Hot Listing, Red Door Realty. So I think it's talking about that one. Yeah. This is a very old building. I don't know if it got any historic significance, maybe. City of Halifax, yeah, Heritage Properties. City of Halifax, Heritage Property. They put a plaque on the fish. They're really old. That stonework is probably something they want to preserve. All right, let's continue on down. We are on Morris Street, heading east towards Barrington Street. Okay, I couldn't see it on my screen, but it was working okay. So I turned it off and turned it back on, but I just couldn't see it because the sun was shining on my screen. So everything should be okay. But now I can't tell how long I've been videoing because I reset it. When I turned it off and then turned it back on, it reset and started at 0 again. My little counter there that tells the minutes and seconds that I've been making the video. So now I don't really know because I panicked. I couldn't see it, and I thought I thought it was turned off. When I pushed it, I realized no, it's on. I just couldn't spot the little thing on the screen because the sun. All right, so all was good. We'll continue on. See, it's getting a little busier here now. We're getting into the busiest part of the South End, which is Barrington Street. There's more stores and things down here. So that's why it's getting busy down here. Here's a pizza place I've never tried, and my wife and my son, they try a lot of pizza places. Wood-fired Wow Pop Pizza. Wood-fired pizza. Wow, they cook your pizza at a wood-fired oven. If that makes it any better, I'm not sure. And there's Snappy Tomatoes. They're also pizza. All right, let's go south again, but we're on Barrington now. I have to end up down here somewhere because I have to go to the garage and make an appointment for the car. Put the siren on to get out around all these cars. The Waverly Inn. Let's see. Nova Scotia Labor and Advanced Education. Must be Department of Labor, maybe in there, possibly. All right, let's take a walk up another street we've never been on. Harvey Street. Don't think I have ever been on this street. Whoops, I hit my tracking just a second here. I'll fix it. There we go. Okay, tracking off. It's a good feature if you want it, but it's not a good feature if you don't want it. It's not very often. I don't think I've ever had any use for my tracking. I guess the main use for tracking is if you were giving a talk and you're using your phone to record your speech or lecture or whatever it is you're giving. Then if you walked around, it would turn as you moved. Once it starts tracking whatever it tracks, it'll stick with that. So it would follow you around if you tended to walk back and forth while you're talking. Some people do that when they're giving a talk. They don't stand in one spot. They move around maybe 3 or 4 feet, or maybe farther. So that's what that tracker's for. But if I accidentally hit my finger on it, it'll start tracking whatever, a car going by or whatever it sees to decide to look at. Could be a stationary object, could be that house right there. And if I hit the tracker, it'll just keep going like that when I go by there. But it's not on, so we're good. So unfortunately, I restarted this video. Now I don't know how long I've been doing it. So I'll do a reasonable amount of time and then we'll stop that video. Then I'll have my video for today, which is for Friday. Because my Wednesday one, which is tomorrow, when you see it, tomorrow won't be Wednesday, but for me today is Monday. So, let me see. Yeah, Monday. So this one will be for Friday because I'm going to use one of the Ontario ones for Wednesday. So this will be for Friday. Then I have to come back out and make a video for Monday, somewhere towards the end of the week. Hard to keep track of all this stuff. All right, let's see, where are we? We are on might be that street I came down earlier. Possibly, not sure, but maybe. In which case, this should be South Street up here. Or we could be down a street too from the one we were on. I'm not sure. Very quiet neighborhood to live in down here. If you live in the South End, it's much quieter than up in the North End. Myself, I like the North End, but this is a very good residential area right here. Okay. We're on South Street, but we weren't on this street. This is Church Street goes down through there, but we're taking in a little bit of everything. So, whoa, I lost my hat. And you know why I don't dare lose it or get it dirty? It's my Toronto hat from the CN Tower. That's my special hat. I gotta look after that. Don't want to get it dirty or wreck it. So, it's not like I can go out and get another one. I don't think I'll be going to Toronto anytime soon again. At least not this year. Well, we're coming down toward the Westin Hotel and the Peace and Friendship Park, which you're going to see shortly. So maybe we'll go down there and make our way down somewhere there where I know where I'll go, and then I got to turn this off. and I got to walk over to the garage to make my appointment. All right, we'll cross the street and go down this side. We'll walk down this side on next to the park. Okay? Peace and Friendship Park right there. And the Westin Hotel in the background. Right next to the CN railway station. Well, this settles what I was wondering about the buses. I see there is buses in at the bus station, so apparently the buses are still running. I wasn't completely sure about that. And I see there's a cruise ship in over there. Quite a large one, a big bridge on the top of there. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Maybe I'll make my appointment, then I'll come back. When I come back out, I'll turn on my camera again. And we'll go over and have a look at the cruise ship, if we can see it. Try to see what we can see. But anyway. There it is right there. Might get a better look at it from somewhere down there. But quite a large cruise ship. Yeah. I'm walking down to Tim Hortons not because I need coffee. I'm just going down to go to the washroom. So I've been walking around and I drank a coffee before I started out. So now I have to make a washroom stop. And I know Tim Hortons got one down there, so we'll go in down there. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go. I was gonna let him go, but he didn't go, so. It's not uncommon to see supermarket shopping carts abandoned all over the city here. The people that pick up bottles and stuff, they take the carts so they can put their bags of cans and bottles in the cart. And then when they get done with it, they just abandon it wherever they are and leave it. I can only imagine what it costs the supermarket companies to make these, keep replacing these carts. Look at this, I think they're pretty cool. Wow, that's pretty cool, those little one-wheel things. I don't think I want to try it, but seemed pretty good. All right, I get down here to Tim Hortons. I'm going to turn off my camera. And maybe I'll stuff it in my backpack all hooked up so I can just take it back out and use it again. Because I'm going to be going right from here over to the garage where we get our work done. And I don't need to film them in there, so. Okay, so we'll walk over to Tim Hortons and I'll turn this off somewhere right around here, and I'll pick it back up after I come out of where I gotta go, okay? So we're turned off for now. All right, so. Okay, I'm back again. Went to the garage, made my appointment. And we're back, walking in the south end. The garage is just over around the corner there. And I'm gonna walk over to where the cruise ship was. And maybe I'll end up around the Peace and Friendship Park or something, around that way, to end my video with the good scenery. Okay. I never noticed the time I was gone. I had it off from the time I went into Tim Hortons till I walked down to the garage, made my appointment, and I'm all good now for next Monday. Bring the car in, get the brakes done. So now, instead of walking southward in the south end, I'm walking north. But I am still in the south end, and I will be until this video is done. But we are walking north on Barrington. And Barrington Street ends right down there, just past Tim Hortons. It's the end of Barrington Street. Always like to keep my directions straight for you and give you whatever information I can to help you learn this city a little better, because a lot of the people who watch these videos are planning on coming here, and I want to give them good information on what it's going to be like. Oh, hey, cute little dog. I say hi to the dog, and I don't bother the people. Dogs don't get nervous if you say hi. Sometimes strangers do if you say hi. So, let's speak to the dog. Well, we'll walk over and see if we can see anything of that cruise ship. That's in. It's quite a large ship. I think there's two, but maybe not. Maybe no, I don't know. I see two that looks like bridges. I see the bridge of that one and this one. So I can only assume there's two ships in here. could possibly be 3. I'm missing out on money today, but I wanted to get my video done. I gotta get ready to start busking down here soon. That's a lot to do that and do videos, but I like to make some money down here too, so I might have to start that too. Oops, Peace and Friendship Park, I was going to go through there, and I didn't. Well, we'll go up around this way. We'll go up around this way. Yeah, I think there's 3 ships in. Well, those windows are, that's the bridge. So that would be the front of that one. Then there's that one. And then there's one up there. So I think there's 3 ships in there. Which make for a busy waterfront today. Okay, we'll have a look at Peace and Friendship Park on the way through here. Okay, I'll let the people go by this walking here, then we'll come over. Well, there's Peace and Friendship Park right over there. I won't bother crossing the street now because I'm already here and I want to go into the waterfront. So maybe what I'll do, I'll go over where the cruise ships are and then I'll start a second video because this one will be too long. We'll make a second video of the waterfront with all the cruise ships in here. Okay, that sounds like a deal. Okay, there's Peace and Friendship Park. We just about covered that for now. You can see the sign right there. All right, now to the waterfront.
Yes, I am. So right now we had to drop off the car.
Okay, we are just about to go down to the waterfront. We'll go to the corner here, turn right, go down behind the hotel, and we'll try to have a look at those ships, but I can't promise I can get real close to them, but maybe. Because I usually park them in behind the building because that's where the customs is. For people getting off the ship, have to pass through there first. So usually we don't get that close to the ships, but might be able to see them from down here. I think so. Since there's 3 of them in here, we might get a look at some of them. Or I assume there's 3 because of the look like. Oops, getting a little wind in my microphone there. I'll try to shield that mic if I can. across the street because this is very dangerous trying to get across down here on that turn. There's no crosswalks. Cars could be coming down fast and they wouldn't see you in time to get stopped, so. Oh yeah, we'll get a look at them. Whoa, giant ones. If I would have been busking today, I could have made $20, $40 maybe this afternoon. And I didn't know the cruise ships were there, and I wanted to make a video. That's going to be hard this year with making the videos and trying to get over here and do some busking. It's going to be tough. But I might be able to handle it. At least a day or two here and there. Today would be a great day with all these cruise ships in there. And huge cruise ships. This one here is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably about 10 stories high. At least 7 or 8. And really long. Yeah, we'd have a few thousand people on this ship. Well, we will get a look at it because it's sticking out past the spot where we can't go. Can't go down in behind there because that's a restricted area, but we can certainly see it from here. It's called The Adventure of the Seas. That would be the bridge up there where the windows are. That's why I knew there was, well, the round one is on the same boat, so there might be 2 in here. But this is huge ship. This is about as close as I'm going to get to it. Through that way, but we can go around here and maybe get a look at it. All right, but before I go any further, I'm going to end this video because I want to do another one of the waterfront when we got busy day with the cruise ship in. So if you like this video, you can push that thumbs up button, that'd be great. And if you're not yet a subscriber, I love it if you subscribe to this channel. And with that, have a wonderful day. Take care, be safe. We'll see you all in the next video. Okay? Bye for now.